We worry about this package after. What, he's 6 years old? Do a 3 minute.
There's a package coming.
Jesus Christ.
Might be a bomb.
Never seen Steve so excited in his life here as we kick off Friday's show. It's got, what's the guy's name who walked in? Andy?
Josh.
Andy, where'd you get that?
Right. Andy. I guess I just missed my friend.
Steve Robinson crawled through a river of shit. Came out clean on the other side.
1 second. I'm getting a text from Kevin Clancy before we speak to him.
Oh, interesting. Said he enjoyed the show. Said he had a lot of fun. That's weird.
He's
What's he saying?
I'm just going to go back in time. He's saying, what has Steve Robinson done? Getting pictures of micro penises on Twitter.
You'll find out, folks.
You'll find out soon enough. Steve is, again, how old are you?
30.
You're 30 years old. You
Dirty
look older than 30, doesn't he?
I don't know if he looks older. He has an older vibe to him, though.
This is Friday, by the way, so you can play that cut of Mike
Yes.
from Thursday. If you like.
Wouldn't that be great? Please, Mama, baby Mikey won it one more time.
Andy comes in with the package. Josh comes in with the package. And Steve's like, oh, there's a package. He stands up. He's like ready to dart and grab the package.
You want me to explain my thinking?
Interrupt the show.
What you're thinking?
I thought it might be some madness from Rich Kelleher that would provide an interesting open.
Were you expecting something from him?
Right,
No, I wasn't
Go grab
expecting
it. Go ahead, Steve. Let's open a package on the show. So excited. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
He's giddy.
Could it be hot dogs?
Ooh, maybe. I think that claim is all bun and no dog.
Joke never gets old, does it?
It really doesn't.
Perishable.
Back?
All right, what do we got?
Perishable. We might be onto something.
I'm not opening it. You open it. It's a fucking bomb. Of course, we'll all be dead.
Take you down.
It's true. I mean, there's a 3% chance this is anthrax or something.
Sure. Oh, more than that.
Oh, you think?
3%. Everyone knows where we are every day. Come on.
Yeah, why do we advertise that?
Let's not give the address of the studio, huh?
No, I don't think we'll be doing that. But you already said the town, so well done. All right,
Well,
Steve is opening. Shut up.
Oh, I can
Cocky
smell.
bastard.
I can smell hot dog.
Is that what it is? Oh, it's hot dog time.
We got some dogs? Oh, Steve. That's why Steve was so excited.
He's like an
Ooh,
animal.
there's a package.
He smelled it from
Why, Steve, why are you ripping into it with your mouth?
that old championship instinct. He can
Biting into
smell it from miles away.
Throws the box down.
What do we got, Steve?
No respect for the studio.
Oh, there they are. Look at those red snappers.
Red snappies.
Oh, fuck you.
How many do we have?
A lifetime supply.
Looks like a dozen of W.A. Bean and Sons.
Send us a fucking dozen.
Maine red snappers.
That big box? Only
Send us a dozen? Send some more, for Christ's sake. We have a
That's
contest coming up.
A little weak. Come on.
Jesus.
Well, hey,
Note attached or no?
Steve got his treat.
No, there's no note.
Who sent it to us? Do we know? We'll thank them for it. Whatever.
We're still going to need to buy some because those will be gone by 30 seconds.
By 90 seconons from now, yeah.
It's fucking breakfast.
Fuck yeah, it is.
You said it, man.
Just from Harlan. That's all it is. Just Harlan.
Why it just says watch yourself?
Oh, no, it came from the company who makes the hot dogs.
Okay, we'll send some more.
W.A. Bean and Sons sent us some
W.A.
free
Bean
hot
and
dogs.
Sons out of the great state of Maine?
Yes.
Good. Well, if you would like to, send some more. We'll be happy to promote. If you guys want to sponsor the hot dog eating contest from next week as well.
It's exciting.
How many do you think we need, Steve? 5 contestants.
Oh, at least 500 dogs.
I don't think we need 500.
I mean, I think we'd need at least 10 per.
I was going to say, it's
50
called
dogs?
60 a dozen each.
There you
Dozen each?
Does that
Okay.
sound good?
Yeah.
Is there anything better, by the way? I mean, you like the baked beans with hot dogs, right?
Not the biggest fan of baked
God,
beans,
they're
but
the greatest. Jesus, you know what? I'm going to have some.
He just loves the dog. He's a Puritan.
What are you talking about? What, baked
Come on,
beans with those?
Don't sully the name of the red
Put
snapper.
Robinson next to these red snappers.
Very
It's
exciting.
destiny for those red snappers to be. Are you going to cook some of those this weekend?
I am going to cook some of them when I get home.
They grill up?
I'm going to have these for lunch.
Boil or grill?
Cast iron.
Oh, sure, right, of course.
You and those dogs should be going on Instagram.
How many are you going to have?
Picture of a boy and his childhood love.
I'll probably have like 3 today.
Yeah, you should. Is your wife a fan of those or not?
No.
What's the difference? What's the main difference for a regular hot dog eater?
I think there's a better texture and a better flavor in a
good.
red snapper.
Would you agree with that, Mike?
So let's get to Kevin.
You've never had a red snapper.
No, and I don't.
If you're not fascinated by Steve Robinson and his hot dog, we're just different people. I am.
No, I love it.
On 9 different levels, I find it fascinating. First of all, I think he's lying.
That's what I'm creeped
well,
out.
fuck you guys.
I'm creeped out by him
He's
talking about
probably
it.
allergic to it. He probably hasn't had one in his life before.
You have no evidence that I've been
I have
lying.
the
And
exact
everything
amount of
that's been
evidence
produced-
that you've heard so far.
Harlan confirmed the story.
It's like we were sitting here with Stephen Avery. It's just uncomfortable. There's a lot more to this.
I mean, where does it end? Where does it begin? Well, that's very nice of them.
Yes.
There you go. So, yeah, if they could send a few more, that's all. W.A. Bean, is that their name?
W.A. Bean and Sons.
Where are they located? I know Mike cares.
Dexter, Maine.
Bangor.
Bangor, Maine.
The big city.
Home of Stephen King himself. Who has a new book out, by the way, Mike?
It's exciting.
Well, it is exciting if you're a fan of his, you asshole.
How much of it did he
fucking
write?
Cocky about it. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I'm just asking. How much of it did he write?
What do you mean by that?
Isn't there another author on it?
And this new one?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Is there?
Yeah, I think he partnered with somebody to write a book. I don't know. You get a big name like that, you can
What the
get paid quite a
fuck
bit of
are
money
you
to throw your name
talking
on it.
about? He writes his own books.
You think so?
Yes.
Even when he's in partnership with another author?
No, then I think he isn't. Well, I think he writes half of it.
Exactly
What the fuck
half?
is this about?
Do you think David Baldacci writes all of his books?
I don't give a fuck. I read Stephen King books. I know it's him.
The Clancy crowd is going to love this debate.
What is this? What are they thinking? Oh, KFC, we love that show. Hot dogs and Stephen King?
Skip ahead.
And
skip
micro
ahead.
micro penises.
What's this charger lobby? Well, I don't understand it.
I wasn't lobbing any charge. I was just
Do
asking the
you
question.
think that's true? Do you think he was just lobbing a charge?
It seemed like it.
There are two authors named on the book.
On
And
this
you're
new
saying,
one?
And you're saying Stephen King
Well, it just
didn't
came out
write
this
most
week?
of it.
One of his very recent books, there are two.
Yeah,
it
in
was a
case he
partnership.
writes with
so
a-
how much of it did he write?
Well, I assume the
I don't
ones
know.
I assume the ones he has by himself, he writes. The ones he has partners, he probably writes half of them.
Okay.
Or collaborates.
Yeah, what do you
I
mean?
think he probably writes less than half of the ones that he collaborates on, and he gets more than half of the money. I think he lends
Well,
his
he
name
should
out.
then,
yeah,
don't
I
you?
know. I think he lends his name out and gets paid for it.
What is wrong with you?
Well, this may spill into next week, I think.
You are fascinating to me. You're so fucking bizarre. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this KFC conversation because, I mean, let's be honest here. He is sort of one of the few allies we have in the building.
Yes.
A. And B, he is entrenched in the Minifan world.
He is.
I mean,
He's in the cult.
He is in. He's one of these guys. He's a denier right now, but he's one of us.
We'll get him there.
We're going to get him there. And what's that face you're making? What?
I was trying to think of who in the biblical story would be KFC
Don't worry
on his
about
road to
it, okay?
conversion.
Just leave it alone.
You asked. All I was
did?
doing was making a thinking face.
Did I ask that?
Pontius Pilate over here.
Yeah, way to go, fucking Moses. what, I didn't ask you for any biblical comparison.
No, I was making a face thinking, and you were like, "What's that fucking face? What are you thinking about?"
Right, but I didn't
So I
ask
told
you that.
you.
What is wrong with you?
You interrupted one of the great lines that we were going to hear.
That's true. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so we're gonna have Kevin on here. We're gonna, we'll go bullshit about everything. He's gonna be, he's one of these guys who gets it. We don't have. Would you? I mean, call this a guest? Would you?
No, just a guy hanging. A Minifan hanging
Yeah,
out.
he might as well be here.
Yeah.
So I imagine when I go back to New York, whenever it is, I'll probably do their show. He'll do mine and all that shit. I don't know how
Everyone
much
else will shun you.
Yes, although I think Mike, you'll be part of the trip next time.
Okay.
I guess,
All right.
right?
I
Steve
guess.
as well.
Yeah.
The
You
whole
guys
gang.
want to do that?
You'll fly down first class. Mike and I'll drive.
Bring the gang a few red snappers.
What was the last time?
Show their
Did
solidarity.
Kingpin Pete want to come along last time or something?
Well, he was gonna
Pete said
drive.
He'd provide security for you,
right,
which it
transportation.
turned out you needed.
That's
This is
true.
true,
Well,
yeah.
that would be fucking unbelievable.
Well, if you rolled up with
Kingpin
Kingpin
Pete got in his face.
Hey, Willie, back off! 3 feet! 3 feet!
That would have been great.
Oh, look at Steve with those snappers. Let me see those. Throw them over here real quick. I'll catch you. Don't worry. All right. Maine red snappers. Look at that. Artificially colored, Steve. I'm just saying. Does that bother you?
Oh boy.
Does that bother you or no?
No.
Okay.
They're bright fucking red. What do you think they
Excuse
naturally
us.
color them with?
Whoa.
Jesus.
Wow.
And I'll
Never seen
also
that much
add
passion
that my instinct to go for the package was correct.
These are fully cooked, by the way. Just saying that.
They're fucking hot dogs.
You're
Of
good to
course
go.
they're fully cooked. Oh my god, you guys are so ignorant of the hot dog game. It's disturbing for me.
It is disturbing.
What's wrong with you?
There's a lot of disturbing things about this.
I agree with you. This is disturbing.
What is wrong with me is I'm sitting in a room with people who think that hot dogs come uncooked and with natural red color like
Just
that.
noting they're fully
Pedestrians.
cooked. That's all.
We're merely pedestrians.
I
We
think
don't
they'll be gone by
understand
the end of the weekend.
Yes, absolutely.
They are really going to eat all 12 by the end of the weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good for you.
How exciting. An exciting weekend you have ahead of you. Biblical references and hot dogs.
What a guy.
Well, let the people on Instagram know that when you're eating them, please. I think people would like to see that.
All right.
What condiments will you be putting on them?
You know.
Ketchup?
No, what are you out of your fucking mind?
What did you say?
Oh my god! Edit that out.
There's a chance that Harlan
I don't want Kirk to look
those,
ignorant.
poison those dogs, maybe. Maybe he doesn't watch
The
the
risk I'll have to
computer
take.
games. All right, fine. There you go. By the way, quick update. It's been the day. What updates, progress have you made from yesterday since we announced the hot dog eating contest? What have you done since Thursday's show to update that?
Yeah, what have you done, Steve? You've been sloughing off.
Any updates?
Yes, I've secured a couple of hot dogs.
Okay, good.
A package of hot dogs here.
We're only, what did we say?
We got 12 dogs.
Yeah, only 4 dozen
48
away.
away.
Yeah, there you go. We'll get there. So, okay, so if those guys want to reach out or somebody else, because we want to do this, I want to do this next week.
Okay.
I'd like to do the hot dog eating contest next week.
All right.
And it's really about Steve. Like everyone else is ancillary.
Of course,
like,
they're role players.
Can
Bit
Steve
players.
really step up in a, 5 minutes?
You're saying, can I eat 5 hot dogs for breakfast?
No, you can eat more than that. Can you win the contest?
Ah, okay.
Right. I'm
aiming for second place.
I want some active social media.
I think we got to get Harlan involved.
I want some contestants involved. I want some sponsorship. I want to do this right. Classy. I want to do this exactly right.
Or maybe even if we bring
I'm starting
Harlan
to
in.
Eddie Edelman, by the way, with these hot dog things, but that's okay. Go ahead.
If we bring Harlan in as not even a competitor, but sort of a guest commentator.
Just staring
When you bring in a Hall of Famer for,
Right. He just stares at Steve the whole time. Intimidates it. All right, this interview coming up here with Kevin is brought to you by Simply Safe. We talk about Simply Safe all the time. We've had a great partnership with them almost since pretty damn close to day one, Steve. No?
I remember early on.
First couple of weeks, yes.
I said Steve. All right, I know he's so cocky.
Well, you'll find out later, folks.
Yeah, why are you so cocky today?
Listen to the whole thing to find out.
Fucking arrogant prick.
Cocky bastard. Jesus. Why are you sitting in my seat?
Beat it, old man.
On average, a burglary happens every 23 seconds in the United States. But I am aggravated. Approximately 2 million burglaries are reported a year in the U.S. Census. 83% of the burglars admit they specifically look to see if there's an alarm. 20 out of every 1,000 households are burglarized in 2017. It's a big number if you think about it. Simply Safe protects every door, window, and room with 24/7 professional monitoring. They make it easy. There's no contract, hidden fees, or fine print. A lot of awards. CNET, New York Times, Wirecutter. Prices are always fair and honest. Their video verification technology is a standout. Go to simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Huge deal. 25% off. No, I'm sorry. This is the wrong one. Jeez. Well, maybe it'll be 25% off. Who knows? Give it a shot. But you get free shipping and a money-back guarantee, which is 100%. But you are not going to ask for that money back. You are not. They are going to save your life. A burglar is going to try. We're going to hire burglars to try and break into these people who sign up for it. Make that happen?
Yeah, I'm sure Simply Safe would give us a list of their customers.
Well, the Minifans, they'll give us their address.
Yeah.
So we'll have somebody.
I did have someone reach out to me and say, hey, what is that address? Because I got to get Simply Safe and I want Kirk to get credit. That's how loyal these Minifans are.
All right, let me handle this. Simplysafe.com. You're getting cocky as well.
Maybe you're right. We shouldn't be complimented.
It's weird. PFT commenter texted Mike and said that Steve should have more confidence.
He did. Let me know.
That'll pay off later. Simplysafe.com/Kirk and get free shipping and a money-back guarantee. That's simplysafe.com/Kirk today. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Jesus, we got freaking KFC on who's peppering me with fascinating questions about fucking rent. I didn't expect this before the show started.
The other studio already.
You was fascinating. This is the Kirk Minihane Show. This is how it goes, huh? I asked, where do you guys do the studio? You're still building the other one, huh?
Do you lease?
That's every day. There's no small talk allowed, Kevin.
What do you have? A 6-month lease? How's it working? You flip it over? Do you have a year?
Give me a fucking break. I regret this already.
He doesn't do small talk, man. He kills you for small talk.
I am so... You've dealt with this very minimally with me. I am so bad at that. Those are perfectly reasonable questions, and you're a very nice guy, and I should be able to answer them.
Listen,
I apologize.
I know you're a social misfit. I know that you can't do small talk. I was literally just trying to figure out where you are as I talk.
But why does that matter to you? Why does that matter? If I said Antarctica,
I like to know the setting. I want to know what's going on. Are you sitting in your fucking house in your boxers and I'm chatting with you? Or are you sitting in a studio with your flackies and we're gonna have a time? I want to know what's going on here.
It would be B. I mean, there with Blind Mike. I don't know if you know him or not.
I know Kevin.
Heard of him.
Heard of him.
That hurts.
And honestly, like the most hated person at Barstool Sports is not me. It's Steve Robinson, my producer. He's here as well. So
no, nobody gives a fuck about Steve either. What are you guys talking about? It's K. Marco. That's it.
That's true. Well, so you and I, you're literally, you and Carabas are the only two people I correspond with at all in New York,
right.
At all. So you told me before it started, hey, there's some sensitive people. You're going to ruffle some feathers. I thought, I don't know. It's Barstool. I don't think that's really going to be an issue. 2 months later, of course, you're exactly right. I don't even know what I've done wrong so far. I don't even understand it.
No, well, here's what you've done. Because I agree with you for the most part. And I did. I mean, I told you, yes, people think that Barstool Sports is rough and tough and pirates and renegades and all these other stupid fucking descriptions. And it turns out everyone's kind of, worried about their image and a little uptight and not as tough as the reputation would lead you to believe. But what you do is as soon as there's like the you go into hyperdrive. Like, fuck you, you fucking stupid fuck. Go fucking jump off a bridge.
I don't think
And then
that's true.
everyone's
Accurate
kind of like,
assessment.
well,
Hard to argue.
all right, fuck Kirk Minihane. So I can see where you kind of stumble into these things where I think some people are like, oh, that's the Kirk Minihane script. He stirs the pot, he causes controversy, and that's what he does for ratings. I don't think you do that. I think that you do naturally stumble into these things, but then once it occurs, you ratchet it the fuck up.
Well, who hates me the most in that building? Willie?
I would imagine, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I know you guys, I do know that it's a topic of conversation. I know it comes up on Dave's Barstool Radio a lot, but let's not make it seem like every day we walk in and have a meeting about the Kirk Minihane Show.
I
and
find
everyone's
that hard to
talking
believe.
about who
I find
hates
it hard to believe that's not happening. I find it hard to believe.
If I had to guess, I would imagine it's Willie and pretty much the morning show at this point, since you're pretty much on the record saying that those are the only guys you actually hate, right?
I don't even hate them. I was fucking
but
fucking around.
You wish them right, but you said the other day, like I wish success to everyone at Barstool except for the morning show.
Correct. Yeah,
so I would imagine they're the guys who hate you the
sure.
most.
Our guy Jack Mack said they gossip about us all the time on that
That's
show.
true. We had Jack Mack on the other day. He said that they're obsessed with us. So I think there's some of that going on too. I mean,
But you guys are cool with Jack Mack because I know he was kind of like
kissed the ring.
in mix,
We love
and then
Jack.
he said,
He kissed the ring. He came in just like K. Marco, who I thought was kind of a cunt. Like I said, I was wrong about. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. He came on. He's sensitive, sure, but he came on, had a good time. He shit on us on social media, which is great. And so now I'm like, that's good. Like that's to me,
Right.
that's progress.
Well, that I think is actually probably the reason why there is a lot of like tension at times at Barstool, or there are some kind of like unspoken things and rivalries and whatnot. It's because there really is zero collaboration.
None.
It's crazy how little the different shows and factions and whatever interact with each other. Considering, like, you think about how many guests we have on our shows and how much we promote with like other entities, and we just don't fucking do it at all with each other. Because I think once you actually talk to pretty much everybody at Barstool, even the sensitive people that I've alluded to, once you actually talk to them face to face or on the show, everyone is pretty level headed. Where it's like, oh, all right, well, yeah, you said this and that pissed me off, but now that I'm talking to you, I realize it was all blown out of proportion or whatever. But
that's
there's
what I said
so
when K.
little
Marco
of that
didn't want to come on.
crossover.
When
Sorry.
K. Marco didn't want to come on, that's what I was saying. Like, the easiest way to get over it is to come on the air and talk about
Well,
it.
we've had issues really with three people in essence, really three people: K. Marco, Chaps, and Willie. And all three of them initially, K. Marco came on after we basically bullied him into doing it. But the other guys didn't want to come on. I think you're the same as me. I know Mike is. There's no podcast at Barstool. If I had an issue with and they said, come on, I'd go on there immediately. Like, I think that's part of our job. I don't know.
Absolutely. Well, that is kind of the difference, too, is that, I still, there's two main things, I think. One for me is like, I think a lot of people get their feathers ruffled or worry about little spats and worry about their image because they really don't have any other shit going on in their life that's like that important or crazy. I think like once you've gone through some shit, you might realize that like, how many followers you have or how many downloads you get or who likes you and who said this and that about you. It's really not the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal. So I let a lot of that shit roll off my back. I've been through some shit in life. I think anybody who's maybe gone through something that's a little more important, you realize that this is not the end of the fucking world. We are just busting balls and joking. And if it goes over the line, okay, all right, fine. Maybe we make up, maybe we don't. But even if we don't, it's not the end of the fucking world. And two, I think, is that it's a job. And I think a lot of it at Barstool, a lot of it blurs between real life and your persona and the content you put out. But like, if there is some controversy, let's make some content out of it. Let's have a compelling discussion. Let's let the people in and see how it all goes down. And so when people are like, no, I don't want to talk about this, or no, I'm not coming on your show, I'm not going to give you the downloads, or I'm not going to help you. Well, I don't know. I think it's our fucking job to put out a conversation and an interview and a podcast that people would actually want to go listen to. So here's an interesting, fight or whatever you want to call it. Well, let's put that out there.
Well, I also think like sort of runs over everything is the guy, and I'm just not, there are some people who are concerned with what Portnoy thinks, right? So I'm not as concerned maybe as other people, less concerned than others. I don't know. But sort of the main thing is when Portnoy weighs in, one thing I have learned is that he almost all the time actually has no fucking idea what he's talking about. Like he pays no attention to anything. He'll just, like somebody, like Riggs will tell him something or Tommy will tell him something. and he'll just accept his gospel. He doesn't listen.
And
to
he
any,
runs with it.
He doesn't. Yeah, right. He doesn't listen to anything.
He said I was disloyal to Barstool.
He doesn't listen to anything. He doesn't know anything. He did something the other day with the K Marco thing. He knew none of the particulars about it. And maybe 2 months ago they got worked up, and now I realize he's just fucking. He has absolutely. I think you were the one who told me that. Maybe it was you or Dan told me that you looked at his phone one time and he hadn't listened to a podcast in like 6 years. So I mean,
yeah.
So I mean
he the last. I know the exact story you're talking about because we always joke about it.
Right.
The last podcast that was down on the bottom banner of his iTunes app was a podcast that he was a guest on. So he was listening to himself.
right.
So it was the episode where he was on. So yeah, I mean, I've always joked around, and not really joking, that he's our director of content and he doesn't consume any of our content.
None.
So, but I also then you have to understand that like what he's going to say about you on Barstool Radio is just his version of content, where whatever Tommy tells him or whatever little tidbit he does understand to be true, he's going to run with and make it the entire story. And then if you get bent out of shape about that, you're the idiot. You just have to understand exactly what Dave is and what he isn't.
Go ahead, Mike. You going to say something or no?
What's that?
Were you going to say something? I thought you were going to ask a question, no?
Who bothers you?
Wait, hang on. Let me just interrupt you because
do whatever you want.
You trying to jump into that Dice Clay interview like 6 times in a row and getting
I've
shut
spoken
down.
more already on this.
I wanted to chop my own head off. I wanted to die. It was
well, let me ask you.
I love Dice.
Well, let me ask you a question. We debated this the other day. So I texted you about the Dice thing. You listened to it. I think in retrospect, we probably should have chopped the first 10 or 15 minutes of the Dice interview up and then got to the better stuff. Yeah, we fucked that up. We fucked that up.
A clear
moment.
Yeah. He just like once he got comfortable, he became a different guy.
But it was the mic. It was the mic question.
But once
once Mike got him going, it was all over.
But you have way more experience. Like you had a great interview this week with Hank.
Dean Norris.
Dean Norris.
Yeah, he was awesome.
So he's a good one. But for every good one, there's like 3 that suck. Do you guys edit a lot of the interviews, or you just let them play? Are there any where you just say we got to cut half this out because it sucks, or no?
No, because at this point too, we really only have like
people you like, or no?
No. I was gonna say it's usually like a 20-minute thing,
right?
And so if we were to start chopping that up, it's like a really short interview.
Yeah.
And then the people that we do have for longer are usually like our friends or friends of the program or like cool comedians and shit that we don't really need to chop it up. So I don't think we ever really edit the interviews.
Well, that's the other thing is, the other thing is we had, what's her name? Kelly Martin, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the battle about Kathy Griffin, and we didn't care. You guys did a really good job with that one, but it's sort of another thing where we're still trying to figure out how to communicate with these people. Like she claimed she tried to get Dice Clay for us, but she didn't. And Steve made one phone call. So am I supposed to, my reaction is to go on the air and blast her? Am I supposed to actually reach out to her instead, or am I don't know. I don't know. Am I fighting little wars that aren't worth fighting? Probably, but do I enjoy doing it? Yes, I do enjoy doing it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You should do whatever you want to do. I think if you are trying to like really work with Kelly or whatever it may be, I think just a conversation off the record is probably a more constructive way to do things.
Well, I had one.
Fucking common sense, Kirk.
Well, but I can't. I'm not capable of I can't do that. Nope. Sorry, I can't do it. I can't. I'm not capable of doing that.
Maybe we should have Kelly on the show.
You can't do it,
She wouldn't. She wouldn't come on in New York.
No, we tried to bring her on when I was on with in New York.
She wants no part of being like on air.
Which I understand.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever try to get guests you don't like that you're going to disagree with or argue with?
All right, don't worry, Kevin. Don't. But it's not good. What do you, I was asking another. Fine, go ahead. Answer that question. Fine. Jesus.
No, I
was going a different way. But go ahead.
Kathy Griffin was kind of
that was a good one.
And I like it. I actually really enjoy it. It's I don't know how to go about that, to be honest. And Kirk, you might know more about this coming from radio. I feel like in the past, if you were a public figure, entertainer, whatever,
totally
you
fair.
Fucked up,
totally
or there
fair.
was some controversy or whatever, you almost had to go on like a radio show to face the music. Whereas with podcasts, you pick shows that you like, and the guests and the host pick guests that they like to come on and promote your shit. You're not gonna like subject yourself to that.
But she had no idea who you guys were, though.
No, and that's why it worked, because she came in thinking it was going to be a cupcake, and we kind of were like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I would love to do more interviews with people that we don't like. I just honestly, in like the modern era of podcasting and guest
Hard
shit,
to do.
I don't know how you do that. I don't know who agrees to it.
Well, we were talking about so we tried to get on the lady who, what's her name?
Marissa something.
Marissa, whatever, who called all Barstool Nazis the other day.
Yeah.
Like, these people never, ever, ever, ever come on. Ever. They're happy to call.
They never face the music.
So she has 34,000 followers. So she called us Nazis at 34,000 people. 4 people reached out to her privately and said bad things to her. So it's okay to say that to 34,000 people and not answer at all. But, but if you reach out to her and say, hey, talk to us for 10 minutes about it, they'll never do it. So you're right. Like, we're now in a world where, because of social media, I think it makes it even easier. We'll get my message across and fuck anybody who wants to disagree.
Correct. And yeah, I guess you used to get your message out at all, you'd have to go on a show. And you'd say to yourself, well, all right, listen, these guys are going to grill me or we're going to fight, but I want a little bit of exposure, so it's worth it to me. But if you can get that exposure from your own Twitter account or whatever, then why even fucking do it? But that just breeds an entire culture of, like, I can say what I want to who I want, and anyone outside of that bubble or outside of that message, I don't have to worry about, which is just so fucking just boring, to be honest. It's just not how, it's not how it's meant to be.
Does Feidelberg feel the same way?
Fight is very. He was actually more fired up about the Kathy Griffin thing than I was.
It seemed like it during during it. It seemed like it.
Yeah, he was the one who was like, I think this is gonna like blow up. Like, I really disagree with everything about her. And I remember going into it thinking, okay, I understand, but Kathy Griffin's a pro. She's been around the block. I think she's gonna say some shit to disarm us really quick. I think we're actually gonna walk out of there going, fuck, I kind of liked her. And that was the total fucking opposite. So he was ready to really rip and roar. I think in general, he's the most indifferent, apathetic, laid back, whatever kind of guy in the whole fucking world. I actually think sometimes he's the other direction where he'll try to make, like, if there is controversy, he'll be like, nah, that's nothing. That doesn't matter. That doesn't count. That's not a big deal. So usually he's pretty laid back.
All right, let's get to the real crux of this conversation. You have been shitting on the Minifans for months now. I mean, really abusing them. This is a loyal, reasonable, sane group of people who are completely independent-minded, and they think on their own, which I respect. I would never try and influence them at all. They do what they do, and I stay out of the way. And you have made it your life's mission to try and bring these people down one by one, brick by brick.
Slandering their names.
Yeah, slandering the good names of these people. What is your issue with these people who just enjoy a podcast that's on Barstool Sports? And we, by the way,
and you're one of them.
By the way, we
you're
like you. Yeah, you're a Minifan. We like you. We promote your stuff all the time. Why and why wouldn't you in kind say, hey, these are good people?
They are the first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning. They are the last thing I think of when I go to sleep at night.
They should be, actually.
And I think you fellas are right. I think you just psychoanalyze me. I think they get under my skin so much because I know I am one of them.
Right.
It's my own kind, and I look in the mirror, and deep down, I don't want to admit it, but I know deep down I'm a Minifan. You call yourself, if you are a true, actual Minifan, one of these fucking lunatics
Wait a
who
second.
refer to you as
hold on.
the voice of a generation and like how you're important to the culture.
What's wrong with that?
All right, Rappaport.
Yeah. Who are you? What are you, Michael? Oh shit! Fuck you. What is your issue? You don't think I'm a talented guy?
I think you are supremely talented.
So then, what's your issue?
Kirk, I think if you didn't get hit by a train one day, I think the world keeps fucking spinning. That's fucking different. I don't think anything happens.
Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree.
It's actually staggering because you have a rare fan base. It's fucking the Swifties, the Beehive, Stoolies, and the Minifans. It's weird, I think, to have achieved that just being some fucking slapdick radio host.
But is it that weird when you hear what people say about
Portnoy?
Portnoy?
That's unnecessary.
Slapdick radio host?
Unnecessary.
Hey, listen, you said it yourself. Because I have been listening to this stupid fucking show.
You
and
love
I
it. You are in.
You know that you said you used to do these like victory laps for yourself of being number one, and now You're taking a look at the competition and you're like, well, wait a fucking minute, I'm not doing anything special at all. This shit sucks.
Wait, what? Hold on. What shit sucks? Oh, the other shows. Oh, the other shows. Oh, yes, yeah. Correct. Yes, I feel. Yes.
By the way,
it's not as impressive now.
You did this show a horrible disservice when you were trying to explain that on CCK a few weeks ago. You were trying to explain. You were trying to explain the War of the Roses thing, and you made it sound like we do that.
Like we do it.
No, well, yeah,
fucking dummy. Yes, you did.
Because Feidelberg Feidelberg completely misunderstanding.
Well, Feidelberg, by the way,
Feidelberg
hates our show and hates me. I don't know what the fuck happened with me and him. I like him.
No, he doesn't. No, he actually likes you. I think he doesn't. He just doesn't like your radio show. He likes you, the person. He doesn't like your content.
The fuck? What does he like about my content? Fuck him.
I think because what I described, he's like the most indifferent dude in the world, and you're always fired up and fuck this person, fuck that person. He's just like, I don't need all that drama.
He's above that.
Oh, sorry, John. I didn't mean to upset you with
now this was going to happen.
He's Feidelberg on air, but at home he's John.
Yeah, with my lowbrow aggressive attitude.
Fucking family, that fucking scumbag rat. I hope he dies, and then you're going to turn around the next day and go, why is Feidelberg not like me?
He's a nice guy. I always liked him.
There is truth to that. There is some truth in that. But you have really, you've said the Minifans are the most psychotic people on earth. You shit all over the Minifan. To me, if two guys want to get together and have a podcast celebrating a great podcast, why would you get in the way of that? If there was a case, look, if your fucking podcast was good enough to spawn a parody podcast, you would love it. You'd fucking love it.
Listen, I already admitted deep down this is jealousy, and I know I would love a KFC radio podcast.
Right.
I just don't have it like that, and so you're right. I'm fucking jealous, Kirk. What do you want me to say?
Leave the Minifans alone. Say something nice about the Minifans, would you?
Do you? No, I will not. There's nothing nice to say about it. Do you? In all seriousness, it is awesome to have that, but when they are getting weird, like those. The DMs that Chaps was talking about, where the people were talking about like how important to the fucking world you are. Are you ever like, I don't need you guys saying shit like that?
No,
I don't need you.
Didn't really have an issue with it. I thought
he was making coherent points.
I didn't think it was good enough. Frankly, I was frustrated with. I banned him from the Minifan world. That wasn't strong enough.
I think I would love a crazy rabid fan base to a point. And
you have a fan base. You have a crazy fan base.
Yeah. No, I have a fan base. But I would love to have, a cult the way you do. But
it's not a cult.
But honestly, at a certain point, I think I would actually say I'd rather not have this than have this if you guys are going to be – because we get it a little bit with Barstool where it's like –
yeah, Stu said the same shit about
when these guys reach out and they're like, you stupid fucking cunt, and it's like, dude, I don't need you to say that. I can fight this battle, and you being over the top, and I know you think you're being supportive and loyal, but you're actually doing me a disservice. I think you have that by the extent that the Minifans go. It's like I think part of your people not liking you is actually not liking your fans.
Well, Steve Robinson just did something very classy, and I think it's about time. The Minifan, the Kirk Minihane Show Twitter account has its own private fan thread. And it's all the psychopaths. And Steve Robinson was just classy enough to add you to that group. So now
you're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Oh my God!
This is going to be an opportunity for you to peer into the madness.
Yes,
I like that.
Or you can join the Reddit thread. What's the other thread that's going on right now? What's the other one?
Discord.
The Discord as well, where they talk just about me and they put me in pretend scenarios and fan fiction and all that stuff. I'm egoless. I'm egoless.
There are almost 400 people on Discord right now in an online community all about Kirk.
Yeah, they play games and they do word searches and
it's fun.
It's fun. It's wacky. I think you should maybe join that. I think you'd enjoy it.
It's wacky.
I like that Kevin's acting above it, and next week you're going to see him in there like, no, Rich Kelleher is telling the truth.
Well, Kevin is the 71-year-old Omaha guy.
Yes, I was just going to say that. That was kind of. I probably listened to maybe one or two episodes prior to that, so I knew a little bit was going on. But for the most part, that was exactly the scenario I was in. I was diving in, and it was absolutely insane to follow that saga.
But that's what I say when Portnoy is when K. Marco said that Ellie Schnitt does more downloads than I do, which I really don't. That's great if she does more. Our podcast is never going to ever be Pardon My Take or the Daddy Girls or even you guys. It's just a different. The fan base is a different fan. And by the way, it's a good number. We're happy with it. We're making money, but we're not. I would never claimed. Everyone thinks I came in here claiming I was going to be bigger than Pardon My Take or these. Never. That was never going to fucking happen, ever.
I don't know why you would say that your fans are different. They're right now in the private Minifan thread, they're saying KFC needs to take a blood oath.
Yeah, that's fair. you do have to do that.
Slice my hand over with a knife.
You do have to give me a certain percentage of your salary.
Pledge allegiance of some sort. Yeah,
that's only fair.
A lock of your hair.
Or prima nocta here from.
But with you, yes. It's oddly.
I think because your reputation preceded you. I think you came in with everyone knowing about, these 15 ratings and number one, this and that. And so in a sense, it was almost like the expectations were kind of unfair because it was an entirely different career basically. But I think in that sense, that's almost a testament to, I think, where you came from. I think it's almost a compliment. I
guess. I don't know. So your main rival in the Minifan world is MHB.
This fucking guy. I actually, the first time I found myself with people thinking I was in like a quote unquote beef with him, those tweets were like completely joking. Like that was really when I did listen to that when I was a 71-year-old guy from Omaha, whatever it was. I was tweeting that being like completely joking, just like this guy is a fucking lunatic, and not in like a malicious way at all.
No,
but the Minifans, being the fucking crazy people that they are, were all of a sudden jumping down my throat. But then when he started crying about getting doxxed, that's when I actually started to be like, all right, well, fuck this. What the MHB guy? Fuck that. That to me is the softest, most delusional, illogical view of how the world works now. I can't even believe that someone who like listens to podcasts and used to be up on like the Barstool world and is like in the modern world, I can't believe would not understand how it all works now. That's fucking nuts.
Well, I think he's come around a little bit, but you're right. Like I said it to him, I said it to you. Like you can't be a shit stirrer and not expect somebody to stir some shit up about you. That's just, I mean, that's the 2019 social media. Fair or not, that's just life. That's life.
If you are worried about your employer finding out the shit that you're saying online and doing on Twitter, that means the shit that you're doing online and saying on Twitter is something you should put your name behind. If you had a fake account that was talking about like puppy dogs and fucking cute videos, and your employer found out, you wouldn't be quote unquote doxxed.
Don't recycle your podcast stuff on my show.
Yeah, okay? Exactly what I said.
I heard you say
exactly what I said.
I want fresh material. God damn it!
The craziest thing to me is that someone that's been listening to KFC radio for years could turn on Thursday's edition and hear MHB talk.
Crazy.
Crazy. Again, the 71-year-old version of the KFC radio guy is sitting there driving, thinking, "What the fuck is going on here? Are these guys supposed to be talking to Jerry Springer? Like, what are we doing here?"
Yo, Jerry Springer, by the way. I mean,
good.
He is just like, you can understand why came from politics, had this like wildly successful talk show. He's just got it. He's like got that it factor. Where he kind of just even off camera, off air, just shaking hands and saying hi. He's got the gift of gab. He knows exactly what he's doing. Although I will say this, his bit, talking about recycling material, his clip that's gone viral on every single podcast is how he's mad at Donald Trump because he took his show and brought it to the White House. I mean, he didn't even attempt to like weave that into the show. It was like, "Hey Jerry, how you doing?" He was like, "You know what I think about Donald Trump?" And I was like, "Okay, here we go. Here's your viral clip of the episode." But whatever, he got the job done.
Who's the biggest asshole you've interviewed?
Other than Kathy Griffin?
Yeah.
Man, I always have like fucking podcast amnesia where it just goes right out my brain afterwards.
Well, she played the card I hate the most, which is like you're a sports DJ.
Oh, you guys are silly sports
guys.
I
fucking like fuck you. God, do I hate
you know
that.
Who I didn't have a problem with. I liked, but I don't think liked us at all with Seth Rogen, which is kind of disappointing because he's a fucking titan in the comedy, in the music, and the movie world. We did an interview with him at Sirius, so it's a little bit different. Like he didn't agree to come to Barstool HQ. He was at Sirius doing the car wash,
right?
And I thought he's pretty out there and like doesn't seem very like snobby at all. So we asked him some like the crazy KFC radio questions, and I think he was a little like, "What the fuck is this?" And he kind of walked out of there. Like after the interview, he hightailed it out of there. Like no interest in taking a picture after, or like chit chat or whatever. And then I think most recently, and then I think the latest movie that came out, he was out there doing press again, and he just like passed on us altogether.
So, Charlize Theron or whatever.
Yeah, which was was all right. It's pretty funny. I mean. He would have been great to have back and become like a friend of the program. I think he wanted no part of that.
Do you lose battles to Pardon My Take or no? Or is it even like that?
With guests?
What's that?
With guests?
With guests, yeah.
I would say there's definitely guests who are like, I'll come do pizza and I'll do Pardon My Take. And then it's like, sometimes Kelly can convince them to do us as well, but that's kind of the hierarchy is like those two, then us, and if you have time, you'll do all three. If you don't have time, we're like the first to get cut.
Right. If everybody says no, they call us, and then we get the maybe. It's generally,
you get the runoff. This is the case radio scrap.
Generally how it works. So getting back to MHB in here for a second. I mean, you realize the charges that he's lobbied against you, right? I mean, are you aware of this? No,
I don't.
Okay.
Oh, you're a mess.
So let me try and. I don't know if you saw this yesterday. I retweeted this sort of poster that somebody put together of all the characters in the Minifan world. I'm not sure if you saw it or not.
Kevin was on it
because I don't give a fuck about you, Kirk. But okay,
you fucking follow me on Twitter, asshole. I mean, it's not that.
I do. I didn't see it.
Fuck you. Anyway, so one of these guys is MHB. Another one is Barstool Investigator guy. Are you aware of who the Barstool Investigator is, Kevin, or no?
No, that's the guy who quote unquote doxed him.
Right.
Like you don't know.
Oh, well,
yeah.
According to
MHB,
according to MHB, by the way, you are very well aware. In fact, you are in cahoots with this guy, if not the guy himself.
Yes. This is the guy that people think, or he thinks it's either me or that I at least had knowledge.
Oh, yeah,
prior.
yeah. Oh, you got
now.
Figured out really quick. So MHB, a perfectly sane, normal guy, came to the same normal conclusion that Kevin Clancy, while running his podcast and living his life at the same time with Barstool Investigator, worked together to we talked to MHB yesterday. Let's I want you to react to the sound if you would quickly. Go ahead.
Wait,
you are of the belief. I just want to get this on. Hold on. Pause it. Well, go ahead. What's that, KFC?
He comes on your he's on your show.
We called him for this purpose.
Him yesterday. Yes, just to get the sound so you could react to it.
So this is like the only time it's ever happened, or is this like kind of a regular thing?
He hasn't been on that much.
He's been in studio once very early on, and by the phone one other time.
So I guess when your argument is essentially when he murders me, he's going to testify that he thought that we were friends. Right?
He absolutely thinks that he's like part of the gang and doing you a favor and all this.
Yeah, I mean,
you're the one to blame for it.
Like he's the leader of the Minifans.
I think he has a Kirk doll who he has lunch with a couple of days a week and talks to for sure. Yeah, but I don't mind that. That seems normal. So here he is answering the question yesterday, and then we'll get your reaction to it. Go ahead, Steve. Is it you are of the belief? I just want to get this on the record. Make the case. You think he was part of this doxing?
Oh yeah, I mean, and I think that there's no question about it.
Go ahead.
I mean, the issue with it is that this Barstool Investigator guy, had 0 followers, none, 0. He tweeted it out maybe 10 minutes or so before KFC started talking about it on the radio. Mm-hmm. You're telling me that KFC has 300,000 followers. Of his 300,000 followers, this guy with 0 followers who I don't even think he tweeted at KFC. So is he looking up my mentions? He's going to see that. And then just decide while he's on the radio to discuss it. Makes no sense.
You think he could have DM'd him and Kevin would have seen it that way?
I don't think Kevin's DMs aren't open.
Ooh.
All right, so it's just
explain yourself.
I'll give you. Having been a huge fan of NYPD Blue back in the old days, I'll sort of do what Sipowicz would say. It's just easier now to confess, as opposed to trying to make things more complicated for yourself, son. And we'll strike a deal, and we'll make it easy. Maybe you'll get out in 4 or 5 years.
I actually, my DMs were open. I don't know if he DM'd me, but I'm pretty sure he tagged me on a tweet. And I think I just fucking saw it on Twitter before I was on the radio.
Convenient.
Oh, so you did see it?
I definitely saw his tweet, yes.
What does that mean?
When I brought it up on the radio, we came back from break, and there was like dead air for a second. And I was like, I don't know if I even want to bring this up right now. And then someone was like, what are you looking at? I was like, well, I might as well say it. I was like, that MHB guy, he's getting doxxed right now. But it's funny because as I'm a little bit hypocritical in the sense that I don't believe in I do believe that you should be quote unquote doxxed. I think you should have to be out there, but I don't like when people call employers.
No, that's shit. That's a shitty. That makes fucking lame. That's fucking crazy.
So in the moment, I was like, as much as I think this guy's being a shithead and needs to be public, I don't care about him enough that I want to see him get fired or have any actual drama.
So you're apologizing.
Yeah. So why'd you go to his bosses?
MHB, I am sorry.
So why did you?
I'm sorry I created the Barstool Investigator account. I'm sorry I investigated you, and I'm sorry I doxed you.
See, was that difficult? Then done. We're done.
So are you going to go on the Minifan show now?
Lunatic. I hate to even come across like this, but the thought that I would ever invest an ounce of time into researching and creating an account and doing anything with MHB is patently ridiculous, and I won't stand for it.
Right.
So you're going to go on the Minifan show?
Absolutely not. that will never happen.
Why not?
At least Schnitt did.
You would like those guys. You would like those guys. You would like
fuck it. I'll do it. Whatever. I'm not above anything here.
Boy, you'll do it. You'll like those guys.
You'll be hosting it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're one of them anyway. What's the fucking difference? You'll be hosting. You have 9 other podcasts anyways. Better than talk about the fucking Mets. I mean, Jesus.
I'm gonna take this shit to the top. Are you gonna be mad when I make the Minifan podcast bigger than both you and Deli?
That might be an issue. That might be an issue for me. Yes. I'll be filling in when fucking MHB is out. A quick radio question. What happened? So FAN blew out Chris Carlin yesterday? Did you see this?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That sounds pretty crazy.
Oh, they forced him out? I thought he quit.
There's a lot going on.
Nobody quits.
He no more, no person got fucked more by the Mike Francesa unretirement than Chris Carlin, because he was going to be like the head of that show, basically, CMB, and then Mike like totally blew it up. And
but what are they? But why are they firing? What are they moving the other two? Like, what are they doing? FAN is more fucked up in some ways than EEI. Like, what are they? What are they doing?
They basically are like, they're not they're still getting ratings, but it's a mess with like what puzzle pieces go where, because so CMB was supposed to be all of Francesa's spot. Then he came back and they just I think they just gave them
why don't they just make
2 hours, and then you can't have 3 new salaries on top of Mike's salary coming back and all that for just a 2-hour bit.
Yeah, why don't they just make the Beningo show 5 hours? Beningo and Roberts or whatever that is.
God.
From
I don't listen, so I don't have any idea.
Well, but I know you're a fan of Francesa's. I understand that, but you have to say Mike Francesa 2.0 has not really been a big hit here so far, correct?
I don't really see that. Like, I don't get why people are saying that. I mean, I know the app was clearly, if you had a paid app and then you just give it away for free for people on radio.com, you can consider that a failure. But like his content, his show is all like that it's always ever been. That hasn't changed.
But the numbers aren't as great. Aren't as good, are they? Or are they?
I don't. I mean, I think he's still number one. I don't think he's like blowing people out of the water anymore. But I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to say he's not beating people by as wide of a margin, okay, I guess. But people sometimes are talking as if he's like 5th in the ratings now. I think he's still now. Granted, he's going up against fucking Michael K.
Right.
So I think he'll be number one forever. He could sit there and not even talk, and he beat Michael K. But I mean, yeah, of course, as a whatever the Mike Francesa stan group is, as a leader of the Mongos, I'll have to concede that he's not doing what he once was. But I don't think people are. I think people are blown out of proportion how like bad the return has been.
You enjoy doing the show at Feidelberg more or the CCK show more?
Feidelberg more. I mean, the serious show is like, Jared bounces around a lot to do baseball. Now college football is back and Casey's gone off. So like that show, it's fine. It's good. It doesn't have like the cohesiveness that me and Feidelberg will have after like 10 years.
But if it was a regular radio show, would you think you'd enjoy doing that more?
It's a good show though. You guys, when you three are together, it's a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, that's the thing is like when the three of us do get together and everyone's on the same page, it's a great dynamic. I've enjoyed most doing the couple solo shows when those guys have both been out. That I think I might enjoy the most if I could like really dig into that and do that regularly.
Well,
I don't know, like the live aspect of radio and callers and kind of just the immediacy of radio is always good. But the podcast I feel like is where I'm just having the most fun, I guess.
I'll just throw it out there. If you're solo and you want to do solo, they're gone for a couple of days. I'll co-host with you for a couple of days. I'll go back to radio and do it for a couple of days if you want me to. If not, no big deal. I'm going to come out of retirement.
The people have spoken. They're clamoring for a Kirk and Clancy show.
There's
would
true.
It be Clancy and Kirk?
It would not be Clancy and Kirk. No.
Kirk and Clancy rolls off.
Kirk and Clancy's a better. Kevin and Kirk would be. I don't know.
Kirk and Kev.
Yeah, I don't know.
How about the Kevin Clancy show also with Kirk Minihane?
That's fine. I'm egoless. I have no issue. But if you reach out whenever, I'm happy. I'm happy to do it. I'm a team player. God knows. Oh shit! I was gonna ask you something else. Fuck. What was it? I don't know. Mike, you have anything else for this guy or no?
Is there anyone at Barstool headquarters you want us to take out that needs their comeuppance?
Oh yeah. Anybody you want us to go to war with?
We're
happy to do it.
So are you saying I could like hire you and send you out?
Yeah, sure. We're happy to do it.
I mean, I always like to wage war against Portnoy. You want to just set your sights on him, and we could pester him a little bit.
That'll definitely happen soon. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
it's amazing. I'm in the lawsuit with him. I technically work for him. We argue once in a while on each other's shows back and forth. We have no actual interaction, though, like none, which is great. I don't mind that, but like we never text each other. We have no interaction, me and Portnoy, none.
Well, that's pretty much how it goes.
It's great.
A lot of people, when they, in this new era of Barstool where we've been expanding, a lot of people's concerns are with Dave. And I basically always tell all those people, he's not even going to, like, if you don't want to have any interaction with Dave, you won't.
True.
Like, I can't escape him. Dan can't escape him. Guys who've been with him forever are always going to have to deal with his bullshit.
Yeah, he doesn't check in with me that often.
It's weird.
New people, if they don't want to be a part of Dave's world and they don't actually work directly with him, they can avoid Dave if they want.
Oh, I know what I was going to remember. When you did one of your solo shows and I called in, when history is written, the Kirk Minihane Museum and all that, it's going to be remembered that you were the one who found out first that I'm writing this novel. I told you that first. That was exclusive.
I was the first in the world to know
Yes,
it?
you were the first one in the world to publicly know that I'm working on this novel, which I'm still writing.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Yes.
Do you hear how he writes it, Kevin? Did he tell you that, though? He puts on classical music.
I do not put on classical music.
That's what you said.
I do not.
That's what you said.
No, I do not. No, I put on rock music from that era, from the early 80s.
Right, okay. You did something about
classic
the 80s,
rock.
right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
No. I do not put on classic
much cooler.
music. Well, it puts me in the mood of the characters and where they're at.
Sure.
I mean,
And this is, how far along are we now? How much more have we put into this?
I'm in like the late 30s right now. I cut a couple of pages out a few days ago.
Well, your deadline is in May.
May, yes. I think it's May 24th. I'm going to finish the
Yes.
novel. I didn't like the way one of the characters was going, and I began to I'll sit around and put myself in the character's perspective once in a while and think about them. I didn't like the way he was going. He did some things that he wouldn't have done, so I cut some pages out and went back to work on it.
Now, are we in like the George R.R. Martin territory where this will never get done and you're just sitting around being fucking lazy about it? Or are you on your grind?
This is gonna be done. I have a pen name, which I'm not going to announce yet. I even now have a title for it as well, which I just came up with the other day. Go ahead.
Are you revealing that?
No, I'm not. Not yet. No.
Why don't you do that right now? For me, last time you revealed that you were doing this, now you can reveal the title.
You don't get everything. You don't get everything. That's not how it works. But yes, it'll be. It's going to be a big reveal, and I think it's going to be a huge bestseller. I really do.
So when you have a pen name, but you're going to let people know that it's.
I don't know that.
I think you said you were going to do a J.K. Rowling thing where you roll it out, see if it can sell on its own merits, and then you announce it.
Isn't a cool move to be never to reveal it? Like, isn't that kind of the cool power move?
Yeah, that's cool.
Who has done that? And you think they're cool?
What Steve just said is, you're going to put it out under your pen name, and when it only sells like 10 books, you're going to be like, okay, by the way, it's Kirk Minihane.
It's not going to happen. It's ridiculous. I'm looking forward to. So we'll let you go in a sec. What are you walking on the streets of New York right now?
No, I'm actually still up in Westchester. I just jumped in my car because I have to move it because of the fucking street cleaning, because I just got another fucking boot put on my car because I never pay my goddamn parking ticket.
Oh,
what a struggle.
Jeez, tough life.
Life is
terrible
tough.
for you. I feel awful for you, especially on September 12th. I really am thinking of you this week.
Sometimes you just got to reflect.
What the fuck else was I going to? I had something else I'd ask you. What are you pointing at, Steve? Steve's excited.
The Minifans aren't really taking kindly to you being added to their private thread.
Why is that?
One of them writes, "This group's only purpose is to help Kirk. We are the Night's Watch of Minifandom. We are the sword in the darkness, the light that brings the day. No one from Barstool should be in here."
Oh, you'll fit right in there, Kevin.
Reasonable.
How many people, give me a percentage of the Minifans that are self-aware and having fun with it versus the ones
a
that
good
are
number.
like
A good number.
99%.
I think, but I think where your question is wrong is both are true. They're insane, but they're also aware that they're having fun. Like it's a weird. But I'll say this about the Minifans. Mike mentioned this on yesterday's podcast. Like the Minifan crowd is not like the fuck you crowd or cunt crowd or any of that stuff. When they battle with people, like they try and reason and use arguments. They are not. I've made that clear to them. Like if they do that, they get a lashing. It doesn't work that way.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe they don't do like "fuck you, cunt," but they do. Like Kirk is like our messiah.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they're very reasonable people. They said, "Never forget, KFC has trashed the Minifans," and one of them writes, "He must repent on his past sins, swear to the Lord Commander, and appear on the Minifan
Minifan." So get in there and do that,
right.
Kevin.
That seems I mean, you have nothing else to do today, right? Why don't you get to work on that?
I think that 99% is way too high. I think that at least I'd say 1 out of every 4 is dead ass serious about this shit.
Do you think there's something to this idea that Barstool has become a little more, and I've obviously amplified it, but it's become a little more corporatized in the last couple of years? I mean, isn't that a reasonable thing to say?
Yeah, I mean, of course. Like, and anybody who denies that is just being unrealistic. And,
do you not like that,
I mean,
or are you okay with it?
I am at the point personally.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make as much money as I possibly fucking can, and so I'm okay playing with some of the rules, playing by some of the rules and whatnot. I mean, I still don't play by many of them, but I'm okay. I think it's just you have to naturally, quote unquote, sell out a little bit, and I think we've done pretty much as good of a job as you can of still maintaining enough edge and enough like independence and freedom to say whatever we want and shit like that, while still acknowledging that, like, yeah, we're not just like solo lunatics in our basements, in our apartments, just saying whatever the fuck we want to whoever we want. I think that it's only natural to happen a little bit, and yeah, of course, part of it is a shame, and there's definitely. I definitely like remember the old days and the nostalgia of it all when it was like anything goes. But in order to and again, for me personally, I think I've done enough of that where I like my record kind of speaks for itself. I feel like I've been funny enough. I've been through enough wars. I've been open, outspoken enough that if every now and then there's a thing that I like, play cool or take it easy on, I think I've kind of earned that. Now, for new people coming up, I certainly hope that, while still playing within the Barstool rules, they let it fucking fly, because I think that's important in order to establish yourself. But, of course, yeah, it's going to happen when you become a full-blown functioning company. And the price of it, in exchange, we get nice studios and guests and a lot more personalities, and everyone gets paid a little bit more. So I think it's a pretty good trade-off.
I first went on with you guys, I think, the day I signed, and you asked me how long I was going to last, and I think I said 6 months. It's been 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
scare in there.
Do you think I'm in it for my contracts for a couple of years, 2 years? Do you think I will be on this, doing this podcast at Barstool for the life of the contract?
How long has it been?
2 months, 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
2 or 3. It feels a lot longer than
it does to me
I
as
would
well.
I would have said we're coming up on a year.
Not yet. No, not yet.
I think 2 years.
You know what? I'll say this. Erica likes me. She's an ally. Portnoy doesn't care. I have an ally. One ally in the building. You as well, too.
I think it's up to you, because I don't think that Barstool will ever just like Barstool's never going to say like, oh well, you're out of here. It's going to be like you said something or did something that is Francis-esque, where it's like we just can't stand by you. If something like that happens, obviously that can happen at any moment.
Right.
I think if nothing like that happens, I think because I think that you are doing, while you're not doing schnitt off numbers, I guess you are doing good enough numbers.
Thank you.
And I mean, listen, you were just the primary focus of an Erica Martini email a mere month ago.
I know. It's not been a lot of those lately, I've noticed, though.
So, no, I think it's pretty much up to you, but I would imagine you'll be around. Now, will you have many friends at Barstool at the end of 2 years? I think it'll just be me and Carabas. I can't believe you apologize to him, you fucking pussy.
Well, I stand by it because like I said, obviously he's stupid. He's fucking not very talented. But but you could break his balls, and there is something to be said for that.
Yeah, I know. It's sad.
Does he dye?
Surprising.
Is he fully dyeing his hair and his beard? By the way, it's so dark. Have you noticed that?
No, I think it's just that he's growing his hair. I think there's hair to see now.
Looks terrible.
He's what do you think of his style? Portnoy's been crushing him for his clothes and his sneakers.
I mean, I'm not one
dressing like an adult.
I'm not one to pass judgment on him. I'm not a fashion guy, but it's fine. Whatever. I'm not. I don't know. But you know
he's
what?
He's got a little bit of a cult thing going on too.
He sure does. I don't get at least I'm compelling. His popularity eludes me. I don't get it, but I'm happy for him because I like him. So I'm happy for him.
I remember. I mean, obviously me and him are good friends and partners now. But there was a time where I would look at some of his tweets that are just like Red Sox win, and they get like 2,000 retweets and all.
I never understand that. Yeah.
I don't get it.
What is this fucking guy?
I don't get it.
What's the point? But he's just done when you're basically first to market.
True.
He was like the original Red Sox internet writer, and he's just cultivated that entire fan base. And now he's letting his weirdness out in other ways. But
Casey's like another example. So, she was on that show in Boston, which I used to be on once in a while. Most boring fucking show in the world. I had no idea she had a thought in her head. But Barstool brings her in, and you're like, oh, she actually is not afraid to say shit. She has opinions, and she fights back. I don't know why they couldn't have done that in Boston. That's what I don't understand. There's these dumb rules, whereas opposed to if they just let her be herself, she should have been a much bigger star in Boston.
And it sounded like, if I'm right, that show actually was like, out of all the shows, you could kind of keep in mind a little bit.
Yes, it was the most freewheeling of those shows.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what happens when you let interesting people just be their interesting selves. And I think the fact that like any channels and any outlets still haven't fucking figured that out is crazy. But it really is shocking how there's really only a handful of people that I think you can bust balls with and expect no sort of drama or backlash, and that they're going to bust balls right back. It's a pretty low number considering where we work.
No shit. It's you. For me, from my end, it's you and Carabas, and that's really, and Dave. I mean, Dave fights, but he gets it. That's really it. I mean, unless I'm missing somebody.
Big Cat likes you.
Me and Carabas
Casey.
Fight.
Yeah. Who's that? What'd you say, Mike?
Big Cat and Casey?
Yeah, Big Cat's, yes.
I mean, K. Marco got the joke, like, afterwards.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't sensitive at all.
I think he still hates you.
Yeah, he hates my fight.
I mean, he played along a little bit.
Yeah,
You dragged him along.
I guess.
You dragged him along.
I wonder if KFC and I at some point will have a real war.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it would be, though.
KFC. I gotta ask you.
But hold on. But at the same time, he's a Minifan, so he's not gonna fight.
He knows the deal.
Right? Yeah. He's part. He worships.
I mean, how could I?
Right.
I'd have to be fucking Judas.
Right. You can't turn your back on the king. Yeah. I mean, if you do that, you know what happens.
Yeah, I'm sure he already hacked K. Marco's computer.
Steve, you're going to mention this fan group thing again?
No. I was just going to say, if the Kirk Minihane Show crew comes back to New York City at some point, what's it going to be like when we come into the office? Is it going to be a little awkward? Is Willie Colon going to try and pick a fight?
It's going to be like fucking Mel Gibson in a Braveheart. They're going to be throwing shit at me. They're going to fucking
I mean, I was going to say, the glass will shatter, Stone Cold music will come on, Kirk will start handing out Stone Cold Stunner. No, I'd imagine it would be a lot like the first time where Kirk just sat in the corner quiet like a little bitch.
I was trying I don't talk to people, and I was trying my best to let people do their job all day. Was I supposed to? I mean, what did you want? You were there I sat next to you pretty much all day. What did you want me to do?
Yeah, that kid's.
Hey, Kirk, I'm just busting your balls.
No, fuck you.
What would our little feud be about? I can't think of anything.
I can't imagine.
I mean, I don't know. I'll probably take some perceived slight way over the top.
Bash the Mets.
Just something, something fucking crazy.
I mean, there's nothing that we're diametrically opposed.
I remember that.
Condolences in your darkest moments, so I'm already good there.
Yeah, I don't recall that, but yeah, okay.
Well, I said I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's true. That was very
nice. Didn't.
No, he didn't. That fucking asshole. He didn't even like me back then. So. Fuck him. I am on my old podcast. I liked him. I like Feidelberg. I don't know.
He's turned on.
I think you were the first person that the light bulb went off in Feidelberg said that he grossly mishandled his attempt.
Savage
the Boys should have been his empire of millions.
No shit.
That didn't occur to him when that became a huge.
I wouldn't be able to. That would drive me crazy. That would drive me fucking crazy. That's
the perfect example of Feidelberg. Is like regular people like us. I would never go to sleep again. It would drive me insane. And he's like, it happens. Like, what? What do you mean?
All right. Well, he's a number one. He's rising on the Minifan charts. We love him. I'm sure I'll see him next time I'm in New York. Make sure to listen to their podcast. I know it's bigger than ours, but the Minifans, we like him. He's part of the world now. He's in the thread. He's a legitimate Minifan, and he's also one of the great investigators in America today.
I was going to say, I got to get back to my investigator Twitter account.
Can you do me a favor? Can you take down Steve Robinson so I can get a different fucking producer, please?
Name him, I'll go after him. All right,
I'll talk to you.
Box.
All right, Kevin, I'll talk to you. That's it. Hung up. There you go. This interview was brought to you by our pals at Care of, which Kevin Clancy could use as well. He's no health nut himself. I wonder if Portnoy uses this. He seems to be in the fitness lately.
Yeah,
I should ask him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of substances,
It's a fair point. I didn't think of it that way.
Yes, I take my vitamins.
I don't believe it's available at Care of, but who knows? I don't know. Nasal issues, maybe they'll help you out. We love Care of, by the way. TakeCareOf.com. Enter my name, KIRK. There's where you get 25% off your first Care of order. 25% off, TakeCareOf.com. What is Care of? We've told you before. It's an easy, convenient way to get healthier. Vitamins and supplements customized for your specific health needs. Take a short quiz and answer questions about your diet, lifestyle, fitness, health goals, and Care of puts together a personalized plan just for you. Individually wrapped vitamin packets. Again, there's 7 or 8 of mine. I take them every single day. Love them. They're great. I've never felt better. I do feel better right now. It's helping the show, I think. Care of has been a huge help. TakeCareOf.com, enter Kirk. TakeCareOf.com, enter Kirk for 25% off your first Care of order. I mean, you know, you wish everybody was like that.
I know.
You know?
Although,
totally in on the joke.
99% of the people that are like that we wouldn't have on. You know what I mean? Like, Kevin would be fun to bullshit with, but most people we wouldn't want on that just agree with us. You know what I mean?
That's true. But that's true. All right, fine. 36% of the people should be like that. How's
okay,
that? Whatever
that's
the number
better.
is. Like, he is completely in on the joke.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't get, you know, he doesn't.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I was trying to think of what you two would fight about, and I can't think of anything.
Remember that. Just remember you saying that. Who knows?
I know.
It'll be my fault. I have no doubt about that.
Although he's kind of management. He's got a stake in the company, you know?
That's true.
Who knows?
It's true. You never know. But
sometime he's going to get a phone call, and KFC's going to be like, so why is Rich Kelleher standing in my dooryard right now?
Take him off that message thing. Leave him alone. He doesn't need to be in that. Jesus Christ.
I think it's funny to leave him in.
doing?
Leave him on.
I just want him to open up and scroll through and see how they're welcoming him.
That's true.
Leave him in, and I'd say within 72 hours we see a KFC response.
72 hours. He'll be leading the charges.
He can take himself out.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
right. Him and Stephen Providence will be going back and forth. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what he had said that it is true though. That's the biggest thing.
He admitted that they sold out.
Well, not really. A little bit, but that's
he did.
You knew that. But
Yeah,
I mean,
no, he said that they sold out in the best way you could possibly sell out.
Yes, which I agree. I mean, we do a podcast that is not for a company that's sold out though. I mean,
No,
sold
yeah,
out.
no,
That's
yeah,
the
that's
Entercom.
fair. Yeah.
But you know, it is. I thought if you'd said to me before I started there, how many people are in on the joke, I would have said, oh shit, probably everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
Which is stupid because everyone is different. Like
It's impossible, especially with people my age and younger. It's hard to find
But why is that?
many
Shouldn't they-
people.
I guess
Because we grew up in a time where everyone can give their opinions on you, and you have to read all of them and take them seriously for whatever reason.
pussy generation.
Yeah, we really. I know we are, but yeah, that's what it is. Is that no one's used to having everyone's opinions thrown at you all day.
Well, I think the majority of the population reacts differently to seeing nasty tweets than Kirk Minihane.
And to be fair, when someone you don't know is saying you're a cunt and I hope their family dies,
Yeah,
you
but
might not be in on the joke. You know what I mean?
Well, give me a scenario. Like who?
To Stephen Che.
Oh, I guess. But I mean, he knows who I am. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
He
the guy.
does,
You're the
but-
guy who constantly wishes he played in traffic.
There's a difference
Yes,
between
I do.
knowing,
Yes.
Kirk Minihane's an edgy guy, and then one day seeing a tweet that says, Kirk Minihane wants me to walk in traffic and hopes my family dies.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, if Stephen Che went on the Buccaneers Surf and Turf, whatever that podcast is that they bought all those followers for.
Oh, right.
If you went on the Surf and
forgot
Turf
about that.
podcast from yesterday
Yeah.
and said, I hope Kirk Minihane jumps in front of a train, I think you guys know me well enough to know. Like, I'd react to
We'd
it,
invite him on.
but I would laugh. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, good for him. Like, the K Marco thing, that's funny. I don't know, you know.
Right, but not everyone's like that, unfortunately.
Why can't we all be like that?
I know. Why can't we all be like old Kirky?
Why do we shoot our heroes?
It's a good question.
It's like a question.
It really is.
Any other takeaways from him, Mike?
No, I wish he answered other than because I know him and Portnoy, but I think that's kind of fake. I think deep down they have some respect for each other. I wish he answered who else he hates. Oh, he really hates him?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they're not friends, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
they're
okay,
friends.
Interesting. I can always assume they were on some.
But I also thought Dave was like part of an act. Like he is really. I said it, I think, during the interview, which is great. I don't reach out to him. He doesn't reach out to me. Like we don't. There's no interaction.
Oh yeah.
But he's doing his own thing. He's running around. And he's fucking
Right, he's all over the
NASCAR
place.
and pizza and all that shit. And I mean, the Dave Mouse thing's a joke, but there's some truth where he's the face of the company.
Yeah.
Like that's just the way it is. I mean,
And I wanted to throw in that he said, I think you'd be stupid if you didn't admit Barstool had changed to a point. But that was Portnoy's thing when he was talking about me, is that we haven't changed at all.
yeah, that's bullshit.
So,
I
yeah,
mean,
Portnoy wouldn't admit that.
you can't sell your company and not change. Like that's
Just,
the way.
yeah,
They
you've
bring
got
in
to a
different
little
people.
bit.
It's corporatized.
If you went from owning 100% of it to 49% or whatever it is,
change,
then
yeah.
it's going to change, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that structure of it all. I own 2% of it. I know that.
Right.
Well, I do.
I know. I believe you.
So I mean, that was
So knock a couple more points off Portnoy.
coming for any other reason. You fucking crazy. I would have guessed that. No, I'm going to interact in every answer. Yeah, I would have guessed he would have liked the radio show more than the podcast. But he likes Feidelberg. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I think you probably like the solo radio host most, right?
Jesus, I'm
said
surprised
that.
to hear
A little bit of
God,
a little bit of a knock towards his co-host, right?
God, did I hate doing that more than anything?
WFAN would be so stupid if they didn't offer it to Kevin, unless there's someone better.
He would
If
do
they
it.
didn't offer it to Kevin after Francesca finally retires?
Oh, would he leave Barstool to do that?
I don't know.
I wouldn't if I were him.
He
In
probably,
2000, would he
yeah,
have to?
he probably wouldn't.
Would he have to?
Yeah.
What do you mean have to?
Like what?
Would he have to leave Barstool? Could he do that?
Oh, with Barstool, let him.
Could he do
Yeah, could they just
WFAN
sign-
and KFC radio?
Yeah, just pick up the Sirius signal, and then just not have it not be.
Pick up the Sirius signal?
Make it SEC okay.
Yeah, he could do it
just
from
pipe
his
it out.
house
The
or his
same-
office.
Take the same show and just pipe it out.
Yeah, but if on FAN, they're going to want you to do sports shit all day. Like, you can't do the same show he does with the Carabas and
No, but
Casey.
he would do.
I mean, that's an out of the box idea, but Entercom would never do that.
No.
They're gonna
that's
have-
true. I forget.
Oh,
it's Entercom.
yeah,
They're going to
okay.
replace.
I forgot we were dealing with
All right,
Entercom.
never mind.
They're
No,
going to
never-
replace
never mind.
Francesa
I'm
with
fucking scared.
Never
They're
mind.
going to replace her. Honestly, Francesa with one of these guys who, like the guy who's not the athlete who hosts Home and Home,
Yeah.
or whoever, Adam Shine, or pick one of these big voice names. That'll be the guy who replaces Francesa.
Right.
It'll suck. It'll be a guy. It'll be a team. It won't be just a guy. It'll be a team.
Yeah,
Like
Phil
Tiki
Simms
Barber
and,
has a radio
Tiki
show.
Barber.
Does he have a show with somebody?
Yeah, I forget the guy's name. Yeah,
it's
but he
Barber and whoever. It'll be like that.
does. Tiki and I can't remember.
Tiki and Tierney or something.
Yes, Brendan Tierney. Yep.
Terrible, right?
Yeah.
But that perfect for them. Oh, he played for the Giants. Oh, this guy is, and then you do your show. It'll be
It's the same.
awful.
Like, and you would always talk about this, like when you heard that it was going to be Chris Carlin, Maggie Gray, and Bart Scott
Disaster.
replacing Francesa. Was there anyone that thought it would be successful?
No.
But for whatever reason, they do
And
it.
it actually seems like, I don't know. It seems like that show's actually gotten a little better. I never listened to it, but they started it. It was awful. We mocked it. It was the worst show you ever heard in your life.
Yeah.
But of course it was. They put three people together who don't know each other and put them on the air and said, you're going to replace Mike Francesa tomorrow.
Yeah.
Greg Hill, you're going to replace Jerry Callahan and Kirk Minihane tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or that doesn't work. It never. They don't know what they're. Entercom is just none of them know what they're doing. They hire these consultants who come in and tell them the same stupid shit.
They said for the time being, it's just going to be Maggie and Bart.
Oh God! I mean, look.
You
I
think
don't
they could get a
know.
consultant to fix their internet?
No shit. But radio is it's in a weird spot. But like a guy like Kevin would be great with the right. Like you think if Kevin and I did a radio show together, it'd
be great.
Of course it would.
Although, Kevin, you'd have different interests. Kevin would want to talk a lot more sports. Although,
We
I mean,
would, but
that's
that
what
would be
Jerry
funny
did,
too,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
and we'd
yeah.
fight about it, and then we'd do dumb shit, and we'd do that. But I mean, I would never go back to regular radio ever. But
Right.
like that's they don't think like that. They don't think, oh, this works. That
If they
works.
offered you, because you do this to me sometimes, if they offered you
Nope.
$5 million a year.
Nope, don't need it.
No, don't need it.
I'm rich.
$20
I
million.
mean,
a year.
nope,
All right.
don't need it. I wouldn't. What would I do? Like I'd be miserable. So I'd be
Yeah.
making $20 million a year, and I'd be miserable.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would I want to do that? I have plenty
Fair
of money.
enough.
Yeah, like it's,
I like that.
yeah. I just to do what?
It's a tougher question for you to answer than me, I guess, because you have money.
Well, yeah, and there's a scenario in which somebody is at some point probably going to reach out to me to do something, just because wherever it is, I would
Right.
imagine I'm going to say no, but clearly I'm going to say no. But it's a weird. I've always thought it was weird that they like right now, and I'm not saying that just because I'm doing one, but like the number of people we reach every day in a podcast form would be a big radio hit in the market,
Yeah.
huge. So in their, our podcast, it's all people are listening to now from a certain age and down.
Oh yeah.
None of
and
these
it's going to
kids-
be there's
yeah.
going to be internet in the car, and
Right.
within a year
Well,
or two.
terrestrial
or-
radio is
my,
dying.
Right, but my point is none of these consultants and radio people, because they're older, they never say, well, why don't we tap into what's working on podcasts and move it into the world of radio and make it more conversational and make it their idea of doing that is, oh, let's take the Mount Rushmore and turn it into bubble gum. Like
Yes.
they don't
Yeah,
Get a
Dra-
sponsor for
that's
it.
not really
Draft of mics.
that's not really what makes Pardon My Take work.
No.
That's what makes it work
It's
is the
Dan and
chemistry
PFT,
those guys
yeah.
have and the idea in KFC and Feidelberg or the three of us or whoever you like, whatever works out there in podcast world. They never think of that,
No.
which is mystifying to me.
It's let's take the safest options and
Right.
just steal them.
And make it older and older and appeal to a base that is just fucking 25-54 is all that matters for them, male, for making money. And they're every day people are fleeing.
Well, there's a lot of groupthink going on because all of this community of people have an interest in terrestrial radio surviving, and so they're all just kind of convincing themselves that
Right.
that's
and they're
just
lying
going
to
to happen.
themselves.
Yeah, they're
not
lying.
convincing.
To
They're
themselves.
lying
Yeah,
to themselves.
exactly.
Yeah, like, oh, let's do this. Let's do your old show, Howie Carr Show in Boston, really successful, all over New England. Average age of listeners, what?
Oh, old. Yeah, definitely. 55.
Right.
Yeah, 55.
That's what I mean. But that's a successful show. But like that crowd's gone. They're not. Once they're gone, they're not going back to radio.
Yeah, they're dying.
That's what I mean. So, what radio show right now that is male sports or pop, has like an average listener of 30? Nobody.
Yeah.
They're all listening to podcasts.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys, Kirk and Callahan used to hit a much
40s.
younger audience.
Like
40s.
late 30s, early 40s.
98.5 might be a younger, like Toucher and Rich.
Older than you think.
Really?
I mean, think how old these guys are now.
Fair.
Fucker's 50.
Yeah.
Fred's my age, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
that's considered young.
Yeah, right.
I was the youngest. Me, Jerry, Lou, Christian, Glenn, Dale, I guess Rich Keefe, but I was the youngest, essentially, on-air personality daily. I was 43 years old.
I said to Zarbano and anyone else who would listen, this might be too inside for people, but it's all people young people.
Right.
I said, why don't you just put me, Lucy, and Reamer on together at night? 3 20-something-year-olds. Or on the one weekend show. Try it out. And
that's what I always say.
Everyone's like, well, no, you need more experience. And I'm like, well, how do I get experience?
Or you need a traditional host or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Whereas you just say, that's what I used to say to them. I started on the weekends. Guys started on the weekends. Put whoever I used to say all the time, you have these guys on now, you don't know if you're not in Boston, Mustard and Johnson, reach 100 years old.
Yeah.
One guy's too busy looking at fucking disgusting porn, which is incredible. Larry Johnson's pornography habit, which is, as we learned, very dirty. And Craig Mustard, they've been doing it for 50 years. Why don't you put some young people on and just see? And if they suck, they suck.
That's when my name.
Find some other people.
When my name came up on your show, I remember Jerry Callahan saying, "If he sucks, we never have to hear from him again."
What's funny is I don't think I fought for you. I was like,
you didn't really.
Yeah, I was like,
whatever. And Jerry was like, "No, he's good. Blind Mike's
good. He's funny." I was like, "Fuck, he's terrible. Fuck him."
I'll never work with that asshole.
I'd have to hit rock bottom before I work with Blind Mike.
But I think you're smart enough to know that if you had done a show with, Dale Arnold or Glenn Ordway as opposed to me,
it would have been
going to be different.
Yeah.
It's just going to be different. It's not going to work the same.
Right.
As it wouldn't work as well with me if I had somebody else on other than you. You know, if I had fucking Rich Kelleher on, it'd be better.
I think it'd be great.
Who knows? We also learned that MHB is not MHB rather. What's the difference? KFC is a
same
fucking
thing.
hardcore Minifan.
Of course.
You heard him
He
try.
got my Kelleher reference?
Right, yes.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. He's new to the game because he sent me some questions a few weeks ago. Like, oh, what's this guy? What's going on? These people are psychopaths.
No, but don't you think that's kind of like,
yeah.
He's kind of like, a Minifan? Is that how you
say
it?
Yeah, it's kind of like going to the whorehouse for the first time. Like, but you know how it is. Like you said yesterday, once you're in, you're in.
Baby.
Yeah,
you are.
Everybody converts.
You are thirsty for it every single day. So that was good. Like I think that's a different conversation than we'd probably have with anybody else there. Even Big Cat. I think Big Cat would be more
affable, political.
Yeah,
more politic rather.
No, more Barstool business centric. Like you can kind of, I don't know. KFC and I sort of have the same.
You got some chemistry.
You're radio guys, right?
I think he wants to be a radio guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be one. He is one.
Yeah.
I'll say this though: when you went on the Yak, Dan likes having you to stir shit.
Yes. Oh no, we had a good time.
Yeah.
No, he's great. I mean, I guess we reached out, but he fucking blew us off.
He's a busy guy.
He's like ramping up. He's at the busiest part of his year.
Oh, is he? Yeah. He can't go with fucking me for.
He's really busy
for a half hour.
Sounded like he would come on if it was just me. That's what I heard.
Is that right?
Big fan.
He said that Mike should have more confidence.
Did
he say that or no?
Yes.
Fuck him.
Hold
on.
Let me actually read the text.
Hold on. Now I get this asshole weighing in on my fucking podcast.
No, he's just saying I'm doing a great job.
Shut up, Mike.
He said, I asked him if he could come on. He said, he's traveling, yada, yada. And he said, also, please tell Blind Mike to have more confidence in himself. He's better than he thinks.
It's one of the top podcasters in this here country.
Fuck him.
He's
just giving a guy a compliment.
What's wrong with that?
Confidence with what?
That's like a.
Well, how does he know? How does he know the level of Mike's confidence? How is that compliment for me?
I think it shines through
because you chose someone who Big Cat thinks is good.
Yeah.
Tell him about it. Run his fucking podcast.
Well, you're not telling you.
You're always telling me how great you think Hank is on the show.
I do like Hank. Does a good job on that show.
He told this.
They tell me to have Stephanie McMahon on the fucking corp. It's fine. What do I care? It's not my business. They're doing great.
He was trying to get a message to Mike.
Why did you reach out to Mike?
He did once.
Was that amazing for you?
It was great. I think it was
great. Christ, fucking Mike.
Nicer than this conversation,
Fuck him. Jesus. What the fuck?
Let's see how you can get mad at that.
You should tell me that. Did you convey that to Mike before you told me that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, what the fuck?
How do you get mad at this?
What?
Why do you get mad at this? This is an issue you should look into.
Don't be telling my people. I don't want messages crossed and wires crossed.
Yeah. So let's
I don't want him confident.
Let's play out the scenario where I call you up and I'm like, "Hey, Kirk, Big Cat just said that I should tell Mike that he should have more confidence."
You would never call me. You would text me.
All right, I text you that,
and I'd say, "Keep it to yourself." I don't want Mike to be confident. I'm serious.
It's
working now.
Hey, don't worry.
I don't want Mike Cock of the Walk Geary walking in here.
I don't think that's coming anytime soon. Don't worry.
What is Big Cat doing? What the fuck? I like him.
Just giving the guy a
big
compliment.
Fan. And that proves he's also a fan of the show.
Yeah, he's also a Minifan.
Should be happy about that.
I add him to the fucking group. What the fuck? What the fuck is that about?
I think you're out of your mind.
Tell PFT that he shouldn't, whatever.
I'll give them some notes back.
Yeah,
just two great podcasters respecting
make sure
each other.
Martha Stewart speaks in the microphone next time. The fuck? I don't know. Did she? I don't even know. What the fuck?
I didn't hear that one.
Fine. I actually listened to an interview with Gronk, which I was going to mock, but they did a good job with him, too.
Really?
And I was going to give him a compliment for it, but now I won't. Fuck
All
him.
right.
Fuck
well,
him.
I think it was great, Dan.
So did I, but now I'm not going to say it. I won't say it. That's disappointing. I thought he liked me.
That's disappointing.
What?
Oh, my God.
What?
You're a sick man.
Oh, what?
This is a bit of an overreaction
That's disappointing.
to Big Cat complimenting one of your employees.
Yeah, but he went around me to do it.
He would have said it to you as well, I think.
What?
He just happened to be talking to Steve. I think he tells everyone he knows how great I am.
Maybe he's not a fan of mine.
Maybe.
Possible.
That's
Thinks it should be
disappointing,
the Blind
too.
Mike Show.
Maybe it should. Line him up. Fine.
Great.
Whatever. We did this interview and the whole episode at the Red 13 Studios, red13studios.com, red13studios.com. We cross out Dan Katz now from the list, and now it's just KFC and that
Top of my
stupid
list.
fucking Carrabba's. That's what it comes down to now. Those are my only two friends in that building.
And
Kevin,
Erica.
Fine, but I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
On
friends,
air.
friends. Yeah.
People like, that's it, Jared Carrabba's and Kevin Clancy. Can you imagine?
What a world.
Jesus
And then you've got
Christ.
us.
You've got, this is I'm in a fucking pub.
Yeah, you're in a sad state of affairs.
Can make that more confident, please. Go see Dice Tonight, by the way, in Medford as well.
I am.
And tomorrow
I am.
in Foxwoods, if you're in that area as well. Go see Andrew Dice Clay, one of the great comedians of all time. All right, we'll see you Monday.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.